The boy couldn't contain his excitement and curiosity, and he reached out to push the door. To his surprise, the door was locked. He realized that forcing his way in would trigger the alarm system. Stay calm. The boy silently repeated these 2 words in his mind and decided to go back home first and figure out a plan. Just as he was about to leave, the door of the inside house opened. An older boy, a few years older than him, came out holding hands with a 3-year-old girl. They both sat down on the steps outside the door. "Sister, Dad had to go out for something. Shall we wait here?" the older boy asked. "Okay, we'll wait here for Dad," the little girl replied. "Look at the pretty dress you have dressed the swing with. Don't you want Big Brother to push you on the swing again? Dad will be back soon." "No, I don't want to swing. It's hot outside, and you'll get tired, Big Brother. You're such a good girl." Their conversation fell into the ears of the boy, who had frozen in his tracks outside the courtyard. He listened to every word, unable to move. 15 minutes later, Li Zibai returned with Li Yanzheng, holding his ear. When Wei Ji saw her dad, she couldn't wait to run towards him. She was small and her steps were shaky, and Li Zibai was afraid she would fall. He let go of Li Yanzheng, opened the door, and picked up his daughter, holding her in his arms. He frowned as he touched her red, flushed face and asked her why she didn't wait inside the house. Wei Ji rubbed her little face with Daddy's face and said, "Because I missed Daddy." Li Yanzheng's ears were almost pulled off, and now he saw his dad's cold expression. He didn't dare to complain. He just tried to find an opportunity to slip inside, only to notice another figure behind him. It was the enemy he just made. Li Yanzheng exploded. "What are you doing here? Do you want to fight again?" The boy glanced at him casually. "It will only be called a fight if we're evenly matched." Li Yanzheng was furious. "What do you mean?" The boy couldn't be bothered to explain. Wei Ji heard her brother getting into a conflict with someone and turned around curiously. She immediately saw the boy outside and couldn't take her eyes off him. She thought her 3 elder brothers were already very handsome, with the eldest one being elegant and refined, the second one being charismatic and wild, and the third one having a charming innocence. But the boy before her had sharp, attractive features, and despite his young age, he had a deep and stern look that rivaled that of an adult. His eyes, like obsidian at the bottom of a cold pond, were especially unforgettable. He was truly a remarkable beauty among men. Suddenly, Wei Ji felt like she had seen those eyes and that gaze somewhere before, but she couldn't remember where. She rubbed her little head, realizing it was impolite to keep staring at someone. She forced herself to look away and scolded her second brother with a stern face, "Brother, fighting is not right." She thought to herself, what if that handsome boy gets hurt? And my second brother is good looking too. I'd feel sorry for them no matter whose face gets damaged. Li Zibai wasn't patient with any conflicts between children, but he still asked a question, "What's going on?" Could Li Yanzheng tell the truth? Could he admit that he went out to look for business and ended up meeting someone stronger, someone who not only proved that he didn't need protection but also had the security guards detain him? Of course not. Losing a fight was embarrassing enough. "Sorry, I was wrong." Admitting one's mistake promptly was the way to go, especially in front of his dad. Wei Ji, after basking in the sun for a while, started feeling uncomfortable due to the heat. She also noticed that the stranger boy's face had turned red from the sun, and his forehead was covered in sweat. She quickly spoke up on behalf of her brother, "Apologizing is good. Daddy, don't scold my brother." let's go back home, it's too hot outside. Yes, it's too hot outside. Little sister is sweating. Dad, let's go back home, Li Yanjing said as he tried to sneak inside. Li Zibai looked down at his daughter, and without hesitation, he picked her up and walked into the house. Li Yanjing followed, but he was stopped by a hand. He found his enemy was still there and the boy oddly said to him, "Wait for me a minute." After saying that, the boy went to the neighboring villa. In less than a minute, he returned and handed a thick stack of bills to Li Yanjing. Li Yanjing asked in confusion, "What's going on?" The boy replied, "Protection fee, annual subscription, 10 years. Li Yanjing found it a bit strange, but this was indeed a big client. He instantly changed his attitude and became friendly with the boy. He even tried to put an arm on the boy's shoulder warmly. "Let's make it clear, once you've paid the protection fee, I'll be your big brother. So from now on, you're my little brother, okay?" The boy said, "Customers aren't little brothers, they're gods." Li Yanjing was taken aback by his response. He thought, this kid is just as annoying as he was earlier. But looking at the money in his hand, he felt a sense of accomplishment. Li Yanjing wasted no time in finding an opportunity to secretly gather all of his siblings and showed off his triumph to them. He felt that the boy next door was a bit foolish, but he proudly said he will still protect him as he promised. The eldest brother, Li Jianchen, furrowed his brow as he took the thick stack of money. Just by feeling it, he knew there was around 20,000 yuan inside. Li Yanjing finished his report and then noticed that his big brother's expression was a bit off. In a sudden movement, he snatched the money back and discreetly hid it under his armpit, wary of his big brother's intentions. "Big brother, you don't want to give the money to Mr. Li, do you?" Li Yanjing asked. The eldest brother replied directly, "We can't accept this money." Li Jianchen could see that his second brother was acting guilty and was relieved that he understood he had done something wrong. He reached out his hand, saying, "Give it here." Li Yanjing clutched the money even tighter. Wei Ji, who had been observing the whole situation, also felt that her second brother's actions were inappropriate. How could he accept money from the handsome boy? Handsome people should be protected anyway, and her second brother was being thoughtless to ask for a fee. But her second brother promptly handed the money to Wei Ji, saying, "I told Mr. Li that I would earn money for my sister. Take it, sister. Spend it as you like." Wei Ji firmly refused. "Big brother said we shouldn't take it, so I won't." Li Yanjing didn't expect his 3-year-old sister to decline, so he asked in disbelief, "Do you know what money is? It can buy you lots of pretty dresses, bags, and candies. Are you sure you don't want it?" Wei Ji rolled her eyes at him, replying, "I know." Li Yanjing felt defeated as he looked at the money in his hand and then at his older brother, Li Jianchen. Finally, he made up his mind, reluctantly saying, "Fine, you can have the money, but you have to promise that Mr. Li won't beat me." Li Jianchen nodded, "I promise." Li Yanjing then handed the money to Li Jianchen, and he watched with a twinge of pain as Li Jianchen stashed it in his own drawer. Afterward, Li Jianchen simply sat down. "Hey, aren't you supposed to give the money to Mr. Li?" Li Yanjing asked, completely puzzled. Li Jianchen turned to his younger brother, casting a glance at him, and said without revealing too much, "This boy clearly can beat you up easily, yet he handed over the money. It proves that he's not foolish, he has other intentions. Since he willingly offered the money, there's no reason to refuse it. But we must find out what he's up to. Transactions among us kids can be handled by ourselves, without involving Dad." Li Yanzheng was amazed and widened his eyes, then enthusiastically praised, "Brother, you make a lot of sense. But what if Mr. Li finds out?" Li Jianshan squatted down and patted Wei Ji's little head. "My sister is the best and won't tattle to Dad, right?" Wei Ji looked at her big brother's trusting smiling eyes and nodded. Then Li Jianshan turned to his younger brother, Li Yuning, and took out 50 yuan from his pocket, then put it back, took out 10 yuan, and put it back again, finally taking out 5 yuan. "This is the maximum, and the rest is for our sister." Li Yuning accepted the money obediently and declared, "My lips are sealed, big brother." Li Jianshan nodded in satisfaction. "Very good. Dad deals with big business and makes big money. These little transactions among us kids can be handled ourselves without bothering Dad." Li Yanzheng and Li Yuning wholeheartedly agreed. Wei Ji watched Li Jianshan, the seemingly sweet elder brother, but she couldn't help thinking, "Is this what my big brother truly is?"